Hello there. Now, this stage is far too big for my purposes. I won't be going over there at all. And I've absolutely no business over there. I've come all the way from Ireland, in the middle of a war, dressed like a fucking cinema seat. And I'm not going any further. I am indeed from Ireland, actually, and of course, you know this, wherever you go in the world, all over Australia, all over Europe, United States, you're going to run into a big crowd of Irish people, whether you like it or not. Yeah. And I guarantee it, you go deep into the heart of the Amazon jungle, you'll stumble upon a tribe of previously undiscovered Irish people with big sticks and tin whistles and big hairy ears, whose only words are, go on, you'll have one. Come on. So anyway, and of course Neil Armstrong, when he arrived on the moon and he was about to step out of his module and launch into his historic speech, saw a big crowd of people waving at him. How's it going, Neil? What kept you? You're not one of the Armstrongs from Fermanagh, are you? No. But I came here to discuss a very serious issue with you. I'm at that age now where I want to get closer to my dad. And I was wondering how to go about this, and a friend of mine suggested that a good way to start would be, tell your dad you love him before he dies. And I was kind of mulling over this, and I was thinking about it. And I was thinking, but what if I got the timing wrong? And he lived for another 25 years. I don't think either of us could cope with the embarrassment. I'd have to kill him. I kind of have a typically awkward relationship, myself and my dad, you know. When I'm saying goodbye, I never know whether to just shake his hand or will we go for the big hug. You know, it always ends up as a headbutt. You know, we're not good in Ireland at telling our nearest and dearest that we love them. It's just not our forte. You know, like if my mother told me she loved me when I was growing up, I'd be worried. I'd be thinking, you're mammy, that's your job. Why are you telling me that now? And I'd be waiting for some dramatic revelation. You know, son, I love you, but you're not a real boy. You're a puppet, and we raised you for a bet. Now, off you go back to the forest. Yeah, but I've got kids now, and I kind of like them. You know, they're okay. And the thing is, I don't like people banging on about their kids, though. You know, you hear them going on, oh, look at him there. Look at him there. He's only one, yet he can walk and talk. Yeah. And did you know he was bionic? He is, yeah. And all the time you're kind of smiling away politely, sort of nodding, yeah, mine's much better than that fucking platypus. You know? And when you do have a new baby, I had a new baby this year, and when you have a new baby, people just want to know the weight of the baby. You know, it's the only question on their lips. You know, well, what's the weight of the baby? Well, why don't they ask a sensible question, like, does it have a head? Surely that's the more important thing in this day and age. A baby with a head on. You know, when someone dies, you don't say, well, what was the weight of the corpse? So condoms, they're useless, aren't they? They're useless and they're ineffective and they burst. And your stomach just can't cope with the sudden impact of 2 kilos of cocaine. Eh? Of course, the best way to smuggle drugs into a country would be to shove them up a dog's arse, not your own. Many people make that mistake. You just place them carefully in a dog's bottom like that. Because if the sniffer dogs suspect anything at the airport, the officials will think they're just being frisky, so it's foolproof. And people are obsessed with sex nowadays, and people want to have sex in unusual places. You know, certain people are in the Mile High Club. They have sex on a plane. It's terrible, isn't it? Sex on a plane. Most I ever managed was a wank on a train. I can't believe I told you that. That's really none of your business. I was 17 years old, for God's sake. Permanently aroused, you know? On that train you see a good-looking woman, an ugly woman, a good-looking man, a ham sandwich, anything at all, and you're off. Anyway, I have far more important things to do. Bye.